Yeah, we're live now.
All right. CMD Boxing Reports. Ronell Hill reporting here. You're back at it for the boxing fanatics. Right along the Boxing Blocks Center.
Go subscribe to CM the Boston Reports, guys. If you haven't subscribed, and of course, subscribe to Boxing Blog Center. So,
Uh,
very great topic, huh?
yeah.
Interesting topic. Tyson Fury is now in a very phenomenal shape, or is it too far to say?
Nah, he looks great. I mean, to what he looked like before, I mean, before he looked like a hot mess, but now he looks great in these photos that I'm looking at here on Facebook. All right, we got 8 watching. Could we get 8 likes? We're here to talk about the
Please
return
hit
of
the
Tyson
hit the
Fury.
like button, please. Let me share the stream so that so we can see. Share it.
I had to turn it down just a little. The man that beat the man. Sure.
So I think you can see right now, right?
Let me go
Yeah,
to it.
yeah, Tyson Fury. Let me search for Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury.
Yeah, yeah, I see you on your Twitter thing. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a video of the guy. He's getting back in shape. Christian Briggs.
Shannon Briggs was, I see him, man. He was the biggest talker of them all, and here he is now getting. I don't know if he did he get banned from boxing because he got caught with some a lot of illegal stuff, tested positive
Hmm.
steroids and stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
Shannon Briggs will be fighting by June. He said, on his Instagram.
oh, okay, all right. Now,
So this is the picture. You can see it now.
yeah,
November 2017, Tyson Fury was overweight, bit overweight. And today, Tyson Fury, look at the difference, bro. What do you think about this? This guy, big, this
yes, that's what I'm saying. He looks.
Big Johnny Andrews say, Tyson Fury, I have so much respect for you, man. You are an inspiration for the millions around the globe. Hard work definitely pays off. You are the most amazing champion boxing we ever see. Period. Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
for me as being a great fellow. I respect that a lot. So,
How about
so who's
uh, uh, who
yeah?
should he fight next? I say, how about a fight between him and David Price? I think that'd be great. They both are two tall guys about the same height. That'd be a great comeback fight for for Tyson Fury. What do you think about that?
But the thing is that um, David Price will be fighting Alexander Povetkin. You know, in a fight.
I know he was talking about fighting him and everything, but is it finalized? Are they really going to be fighting?
Yeah, Alexander Povetkin will be fighting David Price on the undercard of Joshua Parker. You understand? So it's gonna be a phenomenal fight, which I think, but a lot of people favor um
Alex
Alexander
Povetkin.
Povetkin to win that fight. What do you think if we do a live stream for Dillian White, live fight commentary for Dillian White and Lucas Brown? Right. What do you think about it?
Yeah, we done that. When's that fight tonight? No, it's
No, next week.
next week.
Next
Okay,
weekend.
okay, yeah. There's a fight on tonight over here in the USA, and that's with Amir Imam and some other guy and everything.
Okay.
Okay, well if you want now get back on the Dillian White topic, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We have. I know I deleted the video yesterday because of the errors that we made of it. So I just kind of deleted. So
So that
so
video got deleted,
I deleted it. Yeah, I deleted it.
right?
I'm the one I did it. So a fight with Channel Briggs. How do you see that fight going?
Shannon Briggs and Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury. It's combat fight. Who do you think Tyson Fury will be fighting for his combat fight?
Well, I wanted it to be between him and David Price, but now, like you said, no, David Price. I do remember, him talking about taking on Alex Povechkin and all, but I didn't know the fight was finalized and all. But oh man, a fight between him and Shannon Briggs would be great. Big mouth Shannon Briggs, and I believe it'll do numbers. And well,
You
but
remember
I'm
Shannon
definitely
Briggs?
going for
He chased David Hay. You remember?
yeah.
He was chasing David Hay fight, but he couldn't get it at a time. I don't know. David Hay and Tola Bellis was also there. Amir Khan and Philo Greco. There's some upcoming good fights.
Right.
That I haven't even talked about. It's crazy, bro.
Man, well,
So
to me that'd be a
what
what
about
do you
Charles
call it?
Martin?
Oh man, Charles Martin, Tyson Fury would destroy Charles Martin, all right, and
I mean,
that
for a combat fight, you think
yeah,
so?
that's what
You
I'm
think it's too
saying.
risky? You think it's too
Yeah,
risky?
he'll destroy the guy, and that'll be a fight that'll get him back, you know, to get his name back and in the highlights and
Charles
all.
Martin,
I mean,
what
everyone
has he been
knows
doing? What the guy?
Charles.
What has the guy
Charles.
been doing? The guy, yeah, Charles Martin.
I mean, I didn't even think about Charles. I forgot all about the dude.
There's
But
a you know that Eddie Hearn is beating up Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. You know that. That fight is bigger than Deontay Wilder and Joshua in the UK, and it will generate more money in the UK because of the enmity between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. So
wow. All right, yeah,
yeah,
they were talking about that fight.
when Joshua
Being
defeated Klitschko, he called Tyson Fury out, and Joshua normally don't call someone out. So Tyson Fury is the only guy Joshua has ever called out because of the long, I don't know, enmity between them. I think it was back in the day when they sparred,
right,
and according to Tyson Fury himself, until Joshua beat him up in sparring, and I don't know what happened. They just didn't like each other from there. I think Tyson Fury was a guy who counseled until Joshua, was giving him advice how to be a world champion, how to succeed in boxing. So Tyson Fury is a very nice guy, but I don't know what happened. They just kind of hate each other. The hatred just came in. The Dillian White
yeah,
and Anthony White can be understood in a way that you think, okay, because Dillian White beat Anthony in the amateurs, or he kind of took pride in that. Kind of look and shit like, oh, I beat this guy in the amateurs, I will beat him in the pro. So, but in the pro game, it was different.
yeah.
You know that how. until Joshua has really evolved as a fighter is very, very impressive to see. From a novice to someone, even though he's still learning, he say himself that he's still learning, you understand?
right? Is this?
From a
Yeah,
novice.
that comes with the territory. Success. You lose a lot of friends. When you start to become successful. In life, and I don't care what it is, whether it's in boxing or music, acting. Yeah, a lot of people around you start to change. And so, I know we talked about this on the last stream, but that was another thing that pissed off the American fans with Anthony Joshua because when he called out, he actually called out Tyson Fury, right? And Deontay Wilder was there at the fight, and he didn't even mention Deontay Wilder. They did not even acknowledge him that he was there. So, that was part of, the reason why they pissed off at him as well.
Tyson Fury has stated that
What?
he's ready to fight Gentle Water. And after all, seeing that Luis Ortiz fight, he thinks he can beat Gentle Water. What do you think about that?
Let's get it on. I mean, hey, he jumped up in the ring, and before, and him and Wilder had words, and a lot of people thought Wilder was scared, and so hey, that'd be another great fight for Wilder, especially if they don't get the this fight with Joshua. Now, who will win in that fight? I'm gonna be frank with you. I have no idea. Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
well,
of course, Tyson Fury is going to have a few warm ups and everything, before he take on Deontay Wilder, but will he be the same? Because look, I remember when Andre Ward had took off some years in boxing, about 2 years, and when he came back, he didn't look the same. Looks like to me the fire had burned out. Like, he just looked dull. He looked all exciting and whatnot. And so, I'm saying, will Tyson Fury be the same? After taking off, all them years and going through the stuff he's been through in the sport. Hold on, where's my remote? Because it looks like the fight is on now. So will he be the same? Is what I'm saying. Probably not. Maybe the fire
one,
has burnt out.
one thing I have to really give Tyson Fury credit for is his ability to be able to fight naturally. He's the only guy that I mean, not the only guy, but one of the only boxers I've seen that has a natural, you know, fighting, instinct. I mean, the guy has got, I mean, his style of fighting is not something you can learn. You know, he's very different. You know,
Well,
so
I became a huge fan of his. Like I said, when in the Klitschko fight, because in that fight he reminded me of one of my favorite
Namodongo
British.
say time will tell. Ricky Hatton, Ricky Hatton used to blow up between fights. His career handed hill. What do you think about Ricky Hatton?
Ricky Hatton was he was a dangerous foe, back in his day. All right, and when I heard that Mayweather was going to be taking on Ricky Hatton, man, that was scary. For me, because I'm like, man, he might end up beating, you know, one of my favorite fighters, Floyd. If he's to take on Ricky Hatton, because the guy was dangerous back then. But I was shocked when I heard that he wanted to fight Floyd Mayweather. I didn't, watch it. Couldn't because I didn't have the cable TV. Hold on, I'm about to turn on this cable here, so I have to turn off the music.
Polar.
Oh my goodness! Hold on, let me. Where is it at? All right, here we go. All right, there it is. Hold on, I gotta find this boxing because right now they're boxing. But yeah, Ricky Hatton I like, but like I said, I like the Tyson Fury because he reminded me of Carl Froch in that fight with Tyson with Vladimir Klitschko. You know, the way he came in with his hands hanging down and just striking, you know, with them deadly blows and whatnot. And like he really did keep you know, Vladimir Klitschko at bay with that. I mean, Vladimir, you know, he couldn't do nothing. I was like, man, he looks so much like Carl Froch in this fight.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's why. Hold on, let me turn this off. Put that on. All right. Time will tell. Ricky Hatton used to blow up between fights in his career. When his career's ended early. Yeah, that's true. Fury by far best boxer in heavyweight division. Well, see, the thing is, you know, was Ricky Hatton doing the same things that hold on, let me turn this down. Was he doing the same things that Tyson Fury was doing, you know, during his career? Now, I know they put pictures up of Ricky Hatton snorting coke and Joe Calzaghe, but that was right after their careers were over. So, I mean, like right now, I mean, that's totally different between, you know, Ricky Hatton and this man here. So, like I said, you know, will the fire still be there? I mean, in his mind, it's probably there, yeah. But you know, when he actually get out there and box, you know, his body, you know, we'll tell by his body language if he still has it. And the thing is, who should he fight next? You know, a lot of people is asking that question. I don't even know. You know, I mean, so I thought a fight between him and David Price way before David Price got this fight with Alex Pervectigan. Now, you know, he has to take on a tune-up, right? I mean, the man's coming back. All right. Eddie Hearn says, you know, with him in the picture, you know, boxing is going to be greater, you know, because a lot of people wants to see uh, Tyson Fury against Wilder. You know, here in America, we wouldn't mind watching that fight. And a lot of people wants to see him up against Anthony Joshua. But that's too soon. I mean, when he come back, he just can't, you know, take on those guys. But he has to take on someone, you know, soft. Who knows? Let's see. Who else is talking about coming back? Vitaly Klitschko. He was talking about coming back. Maybe he could take him on, which I seriously doubt it.
Klitschko
You know,
is still dangerous, even if it's kind of old. It's still
yeah,
very dangerous. And also, he's a politician right now, so I don't think he wanted to avenge his brother's defeat.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
But
but
he was yeah. The fight is on right now. Well, here in the states, some guy named how do you pronounce his name? G Volzik or is it Volzdijk versus Samar? I guess he's from Ukraine. See, oh man, these names are hard to pronounce. And then, all right, these guys are light heavyweights right here. But yeah, all right. It says not surprised. Park is getting KO'd. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, I'm going for Joshua in this fight, but like I said, I don't know how it's going to end, but I'm still going for Joshua. You know, but not surprised. Who do you think Tyson Fury should face on his comeback fight?
me,
I don't know. Maybe he should face one of either one of Wilder's or um Joshua, one of their old opponents. You know, since they're talking about
what
matching them.
about Gerald Washington?
Yeah, one of them. I mean, it's you know Gerald Washington. I don't know. Has he been active? Shoot, I haven't heard anything from him either. And definitely, it's not going to be Alex Perfecta. I mean, what's the other guy? Remains Tavern. That's definitely going to be him or anything. Oh, wait a minute. Well, it depends on who he's going to fight when he come back. All right, like who are they really going to match him with? Right. So Luis Ortiz and his corner, his management, his coach, all of them is trying to get a rematch with Deontay Wilder. Okay, they're pushing this. Now, right now, Deontay Wilder doesn't have an opponent. So more likely, he could just go into this rematch, not unless, Lou DiBella and all of them says otherwise. They might come up with some type of opponent. They might have him take on Dominic Brazil next, if he doesn't get that fight with
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua. So they might have him take on Dominic Brazil. However, since Luis Ortiz wants this rematch real bad, right? They might end up putting him up against Tyson Fury. But then again, that doesn't make sense because Tyson Fury, he's been off for 2 years and everything. So
Yeah, I think Tyson Fury will have a couple of fights before he thinks of fighting Deontay
I'm
Wilder
gonna
or
tell
Anthony
you,
Joshua.
he don't need a couple of fights to take on Dominic Brazil. I mean, Tyson Fury, even coming off a 2-year layoff, will stretch Dominic Brazil. I mean, I don't understand what people see in Dominic Brazil. I mean, I watch his fights, but I would just be bored with him. I mean, Dominic Brazil looks like a big baby Huey. I mean, he looks nervous when he's boxing, and he looks flimsy, like he's always off balance and all. I don't know. I just don't like his body
Dominic Brazil
language.
can put up a good fight. Have you listened to where's the Izu gonna fight? I thought he might lose the fight, but he didn't. You know,
And what fight? What fight was that?
Izu gonna.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I'm about to look up Dominic Brazil versus Joshua.
No,
I
be a
see
good
that
fight.
fight there. I love that fight
You know the height. Why you love the fight?
because the way Joshua had displayed this dude and put him away. Even over here, people were saying, "Well, we don't know if Joshua is going to get past him." I'm like, are you serious? Come on, y'all.
So yeah, we didn't know. You're funny, bro.
That's what they were saying. I mean, just like the same thing that's going on, right, with this Parker fight. People saying
Yeah,
you can't look past Parker. They were saying the same thing about Dominic Brazil. That's the funniest stuff I ever heard, man. Come on, Dominic
Dominic
Brazil.
Brazil. Do you know what it? Do you know what I like about Dominic Brazil?
What was that?
Is his heart.
Yeah,
He fought like heart of a lion. He has a heart of a lion. You know.
yeah, you can have heart. That's all good, but
So how
when
many
it comes
options we
down to
got for Tyson
skill,
Fury now? How many options we got for him now? Channel
right
Briggs,
now is none. Right
Raziel,
now,
Channel
I
Martin.
don't even, yeah, like those three, all right, are like the only ones I could really think of. So, like now, I'm just all right looking at Dominic Brazil here, him and Anthony Joshua. I don't know. I'm just kind of displeased with his style.
Okay,
And
what you don't like about his style?
like I said, he just don't look, professional. He look amateur. I mean, he can box. Okay, like if you could compare his style to um who is it? Deontay Wilder. Yeah, it's a little better, but at the same time, he still looked just amateurish. And I believe Wilder would beat Dominic Brazil as well. Well, and that might be the fight he end up getting next. If they don't go through with this rematch thing. Plus, there was a rematch clause in that fight between
Um,
the two.
that would be an interesting fight to see.
And which one is that? Brazil and Wilder?
Yeah, because I think we should talk about that sometime. I don't know if you got time, you can talk about that. But I'm feeling a little bit sleepy now. But
Yeah,
we'll talk
I
about
can
that
hear it in your voice.
about Brazil and the water scenario. You know,
Right,
just to break it down. So what are options we got now? So that I don't know. I feel like sleeping.
right.
My eyes are a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit
cool.
closed.
That's cool because this was a hard one here. I mean, I really don't know who he should take on. So,
Do
all right,
you
then this
prefer
is
Tanner Briggs
see.
or Tanner Briggs, um, Charles Martin, Brazil, Eric Molina, or Gerald Washington for a combat fight for Tyson Fury? Let's just make a conclusion as an or maybe prediction about or a which about who we want would like to see
Well,
him fight next.
for me, it's I'll take Charles Martin because, like I said, I don't know if he. I would like to see him against Dominic Brazil, but I really don't know if that fight's going to happen. You know, because like as I said, he might get tied up with Deontay Wilder. He's calling Deontay Wilder out. Plus, I don't know if you heard him and Deontay Wilder got beef. Uh,
Yeah, well, that's
it
what
was said,
we'll talk about that tomorrow.
uh,
It'd be nice to
yeah,
talk about to break that down. You know, if you'll be free tomorrow, then it would be nice to talk about it.
oh,
You know,
sure.
in
And what
the
time
day,
we gonna start that screen?
I
Like it's a
think
5 hour difference.
daytime
Okay,
year, bro. I will write you. I will write you a daytime year. Maybe you might be. I think when we are when it's daytime year, I think you're the night during the night there. I
no,
guess
well, what time is it where you're at?
1:56 a.m. now.
All right, it's right now. Okay, it's if my clock is right on this darn computer, it says it's 8:56 over here
Okay.
in the yeah it's 8 p.m. We got a 4 hour difference. All right, but then I'm gonna let you turn in
Yeah, bro.
and everything.
I will let you know. I will call you tomorrow. Yeah, but
Alrighty,
I think it will be during the daytime here. It'll be a little bit better. I don't know.
okay,
We'll talk about a lot. This Dominic Brazilian the underwater scenario and break it down
right,
as well and what went out
right.
what went wrong. Because I think personally, Dominic Brazil, has a right to not like the underwater, but that's tomorrow's topic. Maybe I will make the tomorrow. When I wake up, I might write you. Just send you a message for the time about the time for the event to set the event.
Alrighty.
You understand? So,
Uh,
uh, everyone watching, I'm a bit tired now. Go subscribe to CMD Boss Reports, and of course subscribe to Boxer Blog Setter as well. Like the video, comment below, and of course subscribe to the channel. Cheers,
alrighty.
everyone. Hey, bro.
All right, I'm out, huh?
Good night. For
All
me,
right,
good
good
night,
night,
man.
man. All right,
Cheers,
man. I'm
bro.
out.
Respect.
All right, cheers.